Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to summarize and reflect on the teachings of the first chapter. The Bhagavad Gita, as you all know, is a core part of the Mahabharata. The epic battle between Kauravas and Pandavas fought over 18 days along with 18 armies in total. This leads to the 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita has 700 shlokas. Each chapter of the Bhagavad Gita has been assigned a specific name which signifies the essence of the shlokas in it. The first chapter is named Arjuna's Vishada Yoga, which means Arjuna's suffering. This chapter starts with the blind king Dhritarashtra asking his minister Sanjaya to narrate the ongoings of the battlefield at Kurukshetra. Sanjaya, being blessed by sage Vyasa's boon of being able to see the happenings at a distance, was able to narrate the moods and the scenes of the war to Dhritarashtra. While Duryodhana was planning, strategizing and instructing his armies at war, Arjuna, on the other hand, was seemingly distressed and was wanting to strike a conversation with Lord Krishna in the middle of the battlefield. Thus begins the Bhagavad Gita, the conversations between the distressed disciple and the trusted master, Lord Krishna. In this chapter, Arjuna explains elaborately about his pain, the inner turmoil he was going through, the agony of staking his family at the war. He even mentions the idea of quitting the war and surrendering to the opponents. He indicates contemplating suicide. With these overwhelming feelings, he collapses to the chariot and seeks Lord Krishna's guidance. Henceforth, in the further 17 chapters, Lord Krishna explains the various ways and strategies by which we can overcome this suffering. Now let's reflect in today's time. Recent times are the best reference to understand suffering. They say pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Let's examine Arjuna here again. Arjuna experiences suffering because he imagines the impacts of the war in future, which allows his mind to trick him into a flood of emotions and cloud his decision to war. Please note here that actually he is not going through the pain in reality. That is why Lord Krishna awakens him and brings him to the present scenario and makes him realize why is he here in the first place. Most often, people tend to entangle themselves in the past experiences and the future expectation, so much so that they are unable to choose the right decision. The idea here is to be able to affirm yourself the importance of the present moment. In any given situation wherein we are confused and clouded with emotions, we should keep aside the past and the future and bring the present in momentum. In the next 17 chapters, Lord Krishna gives us an insight into the various techniques and analysis on how to conduct ourselves in such situations. Thank you. Moving on to the next chapter.